I feel like getting a whole year under my belt last year with getting some real quality time like on the field as a receiver. I think that really helped my growth. And then I continue to get stronger and faster in the summer, in our strength and conditioning program. So that definitely helped in terms of like physical attributes. And then just getting a better understanding of the game, watching more film, running more routes, getting a better connection with the QBs and everything like that, and just having a better understanding of concepts and things like that, and where I need to be and how I need to run things and how I need to run it against different coverages, and just growing as a all-around receiver.
And a quick follow-up, we've seen you make several plays when you're not getting the ball, whether it's blocking or whatever. How much pride do you take in that, and just where does that come from as a receiver?
I take tremendous pride in that because if you do your job, it allows other people to do their job well, and so that contributes to the team's success. So even if it's not your number called to make the catch, you can still do your part to help that guy make the catch, and that helps the team. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is making plays as a team.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you too.
Good, thanks to Brandon Drum.
Hey, Drake, your dad was he was out there hosting the college football. What's it like? Obviously, he's retired. Just seeing his personality come out on television compared to what he was publicly as a coach.
It's cool. I mean, he's my dad, so I've kind of always knew his personality, but I think it's pretty cool to see him on TV having fun like that and getting to show the world what he's like outside of what he used to be as a coach.
Thanks.
Good, thanks to James Hale.
Drake, Spencer has said before that you never drop the ball. He has that much confidence in you that you're never going to drop the ball. Talk about that, your hands, how you develop them, because it looks like you are going to catch everything that's thrown at you.
No, I mean that's awesome to hear that from your quarterback for sure. That he has that trust in you. But yeah, I think just we catch a lot of jugs. They're on the jug machine over the summer. I mean, I try to catch at least 100 balls a day before workouts, as well as we also have 7-on-7 and then routes on air with our QBs and our receivers. So just catching footballs daily and making that a repetitive thing. And then also just having kind of a natural feel for it, being able to go high point balls when they're underthrown, having a feel for how you're going to catch it, whether it's low, switching your hands over, you have to reach your hands out if it's contested, things like that, just having a natural feel for that. But definitely worked hard over the summer with it, and we'll continue to work hard to just make sure that the ball touches your hands, you got to catch it.
Drake, have you grown so much as a receiver in this program now that you're not afraid to tell your quarterback, throw it, I'll catch it? I mean, you made two great catches against Nebraska in key situations. The offense was kind of bogged down.
Yeah.
Are you not afraid to tell him now, you throw it, I'll catch it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to tell him if I'm open, I'll let you know that I'm open. But at the same time, I know he's got a lot going on back there, and he has to make his reads and things like that. But no, I know I'm not afraid to tell him that, and he knows that if he throws it, I'll catch it. So,
Thanks, Drake. Have a great game Saturday.
thank.
John Hoover.
Hey Drake, I'm wondering what goes into, from a player's perspective, what goes into the lack of deep ball that we've seen from the offense this year. Is it a lot of two deep safeties, the way teams are just playing guys? Is it, the running game isn't quite working yet? From a receiver's perspective, why do you think the deep ball's not, haven't been there yet?
I'm not really sure. Sometimes our game plans are just different, and maybe it's not as much like scheduled to throw the deep ball, but also you never know. I mean, sometimes defenses, they're dropping two deep safeties, or they're dropping cover three with a middle high safety that's deep back there, taking things away, or whether it's the corners dividing on those deep balls, things like that. And people watch film too, and so yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure whether it's the defense, taking it away, or also just maybe that's just not the game plan. So.
You think that's something that's going to come eventually?
I'm sure it will eventually. I mean, those bang plays, those big plays for sure. But right now, I just run the routes I'm told to run.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
Jason Kersey.
Hey, Greg. When you play for an offense that's used to scoring 40 points a game and putting up 600 yards, when you're in a game like you were the other day, where things are maybe a little bit harder coming to you guys, does that get frustrating out there as a player? And how do you sort of look past that?
I mean, it can be a little frustrating because you know what you're capable of, but at the end of the day, you got to realize. I mean, they have good players too. They're guys on scholarship too, but you just got to keep swinging. You know what I mean? Keep throwing punches and just keep going out there and trying to execute to the best of your ability, and then those plays will come. You know, and those points will come, and those drives will come. But you know, you just got to keep swinging, and you can't let that get to you and bring your confidence down. Because while that may have that happened in the past, you got to let it go and just keep moving forward. Next play. That's the mentality.
Coach Riley just told us he feels like everybody in the offense is just this close to being there. Do you kind of get the sense that you're pretty close to breaking through?
Yeah, I mean, you said that when we all just not like any one group needs to get like exponentially better. We all just need to get a little bit better, and there's no, so we can play just good 11-man football, and that's what it takes. You can't have 9-man, 10-man football. It takes all 11 doing their job to execute these plays, and so if we can all just get that tiny bit better everywhere at all 11 positions, then we should be good.
Thank you, Drake.
Go back to Brandon Drum.
Yeah, Drake, you guys have, obviously you and Marvin on the slot. How much competition do you guys have each and every day of practice? Just kind of challenge each other leading up to the game.
Yeah, me and Marvin sharing that position. I mean, we have good competition, but we have a good rotation. I think we complement each other well, and I think we bounce ideas off each other. We bounce ideas based on how do you think we should run this based on this coverage. I just had this look. What did you think about it? So it's good having two guys that have a good football IQ, being able to bounce questions off each other and get their opinion on certain routes and certain things that you did that play before. So it helps both of us see things better and ultimately play better.